The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first.
The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media. More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first. Unfortunately,
because of you, we're in this mess. Forever you will acquiesce. How you love to be deceived. Whatever they tell you, you believe. Dead of sight, dead of mind, news believer, you are blind. Critical thinker, you are not. Never independent thought. Boxing through your paradigm. Hypnotized with pantomime. Regurgitating all you hear. Spread your terror, spread your fear. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the keys know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer. Inject your poison where your mouth. All they have to do is ask. Never questioning authority. Blindly following like sheep. Yes or no, sir, free backs fool. You television watching fool. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the keys know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. Extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is 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 extremely dangerous to our democracy. In their world forever locked. Into their world forever boxed. Reality you leave behind. A prisoner of your own mind. Forever you will be deceived, never ever to be free. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the keys know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer. Never your mind to be free. Never your eyes will ever see. Lick the boot of tyranny, begging for your slavery. They who have remote control, the keys know your very soul. Tune into the great deceiver, television watching news believer.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
What is up, guys? I'm back. And so is Shepu.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
It works.
Yep, everything's working. I can hear you. You can hear me.
Good. Yep.
And we're back. We're back here on YouTube for tonight, just hanging out for a little bit. I know some people were, wanting me back by popular demand. So I figured I'd come over here and do a little live streaming tonight. Gonna have a little fun. How's things going with you?
Well, this is going great now. I had a new camera, but I'm not using it right now. Maybe next time.
Guys, we had this audio issue before the show started, right? Like literally seconds before the show started. Now, a half an hour ago, my husband was going to hook up a new camera for me on here. And I'm like, let's just try it out real quick. Well, somehow the mute button got hit on my desktop here. And then when I hook up with Shepu to start the show, I can't hear him. He can't hear me. We don't know what's going on. And he's going nuts, having a meltdown. I'm having a meltdown. And here it was my mute button the whole time. So welcome to Mark.
It muted like your sound and my sound. It's crazy. I couldn't hear
That
you.
was the weird part. I mean, the only thing that I did was I put my volume button up more to see if I could hear you at all. And it seemed like right after I did that, I was able to hear you. You broke in and out real quick. And then it was fine. So I don't know if it was me or you, but anyway.
Yeah, we know that it works now. So
yeah, a little excitement before the show, right? Just, I'm trying to get everything set up. Everything's laid out. I'm like, I have to do a whole restart now. So I have no tabs open. We'll have to start all over again on that stuff.
my computer just froze like 10 minutes before too. I had to restart and I lost all my tabs that I had open. So
we're in the same boat, the same big old boat. All right, guys. So we got 25 people here. I'm going to say hi to the chat. I haven't seen you guys in a while. We got Doc Michael here, Steve Veneran. I always say his name wrong. Steffi Davis is in the house. Bane Bear is here visiting us. Unindoctrinated is here. Melanie, what's up? Tom's in the house. Annette's here. Three Fingers here. Hippie Shake, what's up? Hippie Shake. All right, guys. We got Fruit Kiss in the house. What'd you say? Truffle C is here. That's a new name. I don't recognize that name. Israel Adams is here. Domestic Truther69. What's up?
who's that?
Who the hell's that? AS is in the house. Waters Above. Buddy Singeman's visiting us for a little bit. Juan Torres is here. Aurora Dawn's in the house. I said Waters Above. Doug's in the house. What's up, Doug?
And
A lot
Jinx.
of people here. All right. Hey, Jinx.
That's your new shirt today.
Oh, still not sick.
Nice.
Still not sick. That's right.
Yep.
Your cat is so vocal. I was just talking to my mom about it, and my cat, Lola, like if she's sleeping and I go up to her and I'm like, Lola, she'll be like, burr! And she'll like make all these little weird noises like she's talking to me like, yeah, what's up? What do you want?
Yeah, she talks a lot. Yeah.
Is it mostly when she's in heat or is it all the time? Because
All the time.
it seems like it's all the time.
Like you say, I do a show and I talk to the camera and she thinks I'm talking to her. So.
Oh, that's so cute. Thanks, Steffi. I don't see DJ in the house yet. She should be here soon. Hey, Mary, what's up? Glad you're here. We love you. Oh, my God. It sounded like she went, ruh, ruh. Like,
Yeah, so hi to Mary.
Mary. Oh, that was so cute. What up, Doug? All right, guys. So we have a lot to get into tonight. We're going to get into some melted buildings, our favorite topic. But before we get into that, I want to show you something that I didn't get to show on one of my other live streams. I've been wanting to show it, so I'll just show it real quick now. But I was talking to you guys many times, German bird planes, this Mandela effect stuff here. Shepu, can we see this on the screen okay?
Yes.
Okay, great. So down here, okay, these are model planes of the German bird plane, the Etrich Talbot. But here in this little video, you can see how the wings and the back, the thing moves. See it? See how you see the wings go up and down and the tail moving just like a bird? Well, even though this is a model plane, it's modeled exactly after what these German bird planes were. And this is what they had capabilities. I tried to describe it in one of my last videos about this stuff, and I didn't have this clip to show how in real time how these wings and tail feathers thing here would work.
Yeah. So I wanted to look at the real one. I didn't have time to look at it. The one you tried to show me.
So it has these rods sticking out of it, and there's wires going through it that pull the wings up and down, and then you can control the tail as well. It's all like wired up and stuff, and it's pretty crazy how these things were back in the. Yeah, it's just crazy. Anyway, go back over here to StreamYard and get off the screen share and start opening some of my other tabs and stuff, because I have a bunch of stuff to show, and I know you do too. I might as well let you go first, and while you're sharing, I'll get my stuff ready. But I want to read you something real quick about Sodom and Gomorrah before we get started, because that's our main topic tonight. So they presumably were devastated about 1900 BCE by an earthquake in the Dead Sea area of the East African Rift System, an extensive geologic rift extending southward from the Jordan River Valley River Valley in Israel to Zimbabwe River system in Africa. So the time frame that they're presumably were destroyed, Sodom and Gomorrah, was 1900 BCE. Now, this is presumably, and they also don't know the exact location of Sodom and Gomorrah. They assume that they know it, but they don't know the exact location, and that's admitted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want, I found like a little intro video. It's maybe 10 minutes. If maybe you have the time to bring up your stuff if I play it.
Yeah, absolutely. We can do that. Hey, Pirate. Sue Finelli's in the house. What's up, girl? All right, hang on one second. Let me get this comment off the screen, and then we'll go for it. Did you share audio with it? Do we have audio or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Were utterly destroyed by fire raining down.
Do I need to mute?
Yeah, you can mute. There's a little echo.
Where's StreamYard? I guess I'll have to escape this.
Today, we know this story as the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's good.
However, for years, archaeologists searched for the cities of the plain with no luck. So many argue the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah was a mythic tale that never actually happened in reality. However, new evidence has come to light that suggests the destruction was a real historical event. The biblical location of
I don't hear it.
Sodom and Gomorrah was a
There
matter
we
of
go.
debate for years, with mostly everyone agreeing that the cities, if real, would have existed around the Dead Sea. Some propose that the cities should be located at the southern end of the Dead Sea. Possible locations were found, and one site in particular showed signs it was abandoned and exposed to fire. At first, it may have looked promising, and some conservative archaeologists have promoted it as a satellite city of Sodom. However, several studies have shown that this site was abandoned around 2350 BC, long before the time period of Abraham, even by very conservative estimates. The surrounding sites also did not seem to end at the same time period, with one coming to an end about 300 years earlier. Thus, the southern sites
Yeah, just want to say that these dates, we don't follow really the dates, just to place the story that they gave us.
Yeah, and in the very beginning, he said they searched the cities of the plain, all the cities of the plain. He said a plane, not a globe, not the world. He said a plane, the plane.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
could not be the cities of the plain. Furthermore, the geographical location of Sodom seems to suggest a more northern location. In Genesis 13, Abraham leaves Egypt and goes into Negeb, and then travels to a place between Bethel and Ai, after which Lot and Abram agree to split up so they don't fight over grazing grounds. Then Abram said to Lot, "Let there be no strife between you and me, and between your herdsmen and my herdsmen, for we are kinsmen. Is not the whole land before you? Separate yourself from me. If you take the left hand, then I will go to the right, or if you take the right hand, then I will go to the left." And Lot lifted up his eyes and saw that the Jordan Valley was well watered everywhere, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, in the direction of Zoar. This was before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. So Lot chose for himself all the Jordan Valley, and Lot journeyed east. Thus they separated from each other. Abram settled in the land of Canaan, while Lot settled among the cities of the valley and moved his tent as far as Sodom. So what we can see is, Genesis says that Abram and Lot were around Bethel and Ai, and then Lot moved east and settled across the Jordan Valley, close to Sodom. This suggests Sodom was across the Jordan River, at the northern end of the Dead Sea. Genesis 13 also refers to the area as a kicker. Nahum Sarna notes this word means round or oval shaped, which fits the description of the flat plain north of the Dead Sea, where the Jordan River flows through. One can also see extremely far across it, fitting with the description of Lot being able to see across the whole valley. And the evidence suggests it is a well-watered region, filled with several springs. Later on, the Romans utilized these springs to bring water to various cities via aqueducts. So the plain north of the Dead Sea fits the description of being a well-watered place as Genesis 13 records. Genesis 14 also records the existence of bitumen pits around Sodom, which fits with the northern end of the Dead Sea, as later cultures mined the area for bitumen. Dr. Leon Rittmeyer notes Genesis reference in chapter 14 to the valley of Siddim, that is the Salt Sea, can also fit with the general area, where the armies of Sodom went out to fight the invaders. In the Middle Bronze Age, a northeastern corner of the Dead Sea may have had a widened breach due to fluctuations of the sea level, which can fit with the description of where the Battle of Genesis 14 took place. At times, various areas along the Dead Sea were open land and can fit nicely with a valley being nearby Sodom. Thus, given all this data, the description of Genesis aligns quite well with the northern end of the Dead Sea. Some suggest Sodom must be further south, because Ezekiel 16:46 says it was south of Jerusalem. But the word we translate as south doesn't actually mean that. It literally means to the right of. In fact, in verse 46, the author is speaking of the perspective of the city of Jerusalem. and first mentions how Samaria is north of the city, then mentions Sodom off to the right. If you were in Jerusalem looking north, off to the right would be east, just north of the Dead Sea, which would fit with where Genesis 13 indicates that Sodom is. Going on this information, archaeologist Stephen Collins began looking for Sodom in this area. In working on earlier surveys, he came to a site called Tel El Hammam, which was the largest Middle Bronze Age site in the Jordan Valley. To put it into perspective, Collins says 10 of the city of David would have fit inside Sodom's city walls, with room to spare. Excavations began on the site in 2005. Initially, it was found that the site was suddenly destroyed and abandoned. But the date of the destruction seemed to be too late to match the biblical account, as it fit with a date of around 1600 BC. However, in 2013, new evidence came to light after 8 seasons of excavations and reading over 40,000 separate vessels. The massive destruction and sudden end of the occupation of the site happened right in the Middle Bronze Age too, correlating.
Yeah. So it was just to show that they don't really know where it is, and the only story about Sodom and Gomorrah is in the Bible. So
right. So then we have that whole documentary with being found in that one particular area there that they say is like the purest sulfur that they found, but they have found sulfur other places. It's just not as pure as that location there.
Yeah. But you can find all these things all around the Dead Sea. So it's just, where is it? So you don't know. They don't really know. So, and where they dig, they find cities. They find buried cities everywhere. It's just crazy.
They sure do. And speaking of buried cities, before we get to Sodom, I would really love for you to bring up, if you can or you want to right now, the diamond mine pictures.
Oh.
Because I was just like, what the fuck when I saw those? I was like, dude, this is...
Ow! Sorry.
She's scratching you?
Because I just put her down, like, on the ground, not... Stop it. Yes. I'm not playing with you.
You're going to have to go to the hospital by the time you're done this live stream. You're going to need stitches.
I'm just looking for the pictures right now, Jen.
So what I want to, just drive home here is that they are still continuously putting narratives to these devastated, melted locations. Okay. And what we see in the supposed Sodom and Gomorrah site is the same thing that we see across the plain in many different locations. The same identical stuff.
Shit.
Are you bleeding?
Yes.
Oh, look! Oh my God. He's bleeding for this show, guys.
It's crazy.
Hey, Mel.
So I can show it when you're ready.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I got it right here. I was just looking at the chat first.
You know what? This is just one picture.
Yeah, we got to zoom in on all this stuff and examine all of it and tell people what this is.
So this is the... I'll zoom in when it comes in.
So what's the date on this place? Do you know?
18 something.
1875, I think the one picture said. Okay, guys.
So this is one of the pictures. That's one of the earliest one. And they say this is a diamond mine in Africa.
Diamond mine?
Look at these walls.
I was showing my mom that. I said, Mom, they're digging down. How the hell are they going to build walls down in the ground and then dig the ground out? And then, what, are you kidding me? They're
Yeah.
excavating a fucking whole city here. And the narrative to this fucking picture is it's a diamond mine.
It's incredible. You should see
If
that.
you believe that narrative, I got a globe to sell you. And a volcano as well.
Look at this. And these are the machinery. Look at this place.
Dude, they're excavating a fucking buried town. They're just going down right through the roofs of these places.
But the other pictures are just I don't know what to say. Look at this.
What's with all those lines and stuff that they were having going down into the?
You want to see what they do with these lines? Look.
Yeah.
I found some pictures.
Look at all that. All that's melted.
Yeah. You see all these. They got lines there, but wait, because there was so much stuff. Look at all these lines. Look at this.
What is all this? Are they light bulbs? What are they?
They look.
They're riding people up and down on these lines.
Yes.
So this is how they get down there to work and then pull the stuff out.
I guess.
Look, it's a fucking building. It's not a mine. These are buildings.
I know. Just crazy.
You know, they told us we were on a ball all this time, and we really believed them too. So there's that.
I think I've got one with like thousands of people working. It's just incredible. Look at this.
That's a whole fucking city. Like,
not this one's not the same place. Yeah, there's this. It's an old city. Where is it? Because when I found this place, look, this is. You see this?
Yeah.
This is what it looks now, but not now because they filled it up. But this is what I don't know what they did.
Just the hole? It's like they bombed it.
Well, probably. Is this look?
So what they did was they had all these, they found a town, they found a buried fucking town. I'm going to tell you what the narrative is here, guys. It's obvious. They found a buried fucking X Factor town that probably had shit in it that was crystallized from heat and pressure, because that's exactly what the X Factor was. It was heat and pressure. And it's going to crystallize some shit on the cooling event part of it as well.
All these hand people, you know.
And they sent these people in and started excavating this fucking buried X Factor, mud-flooded fucking town that probably had crystallized, and they were extracting whatever. If that's the case, they could have been extracting anything from these buildings. We don't know. They just say it's diamonds.
They just say, They just say it's diamonds. Exactly.
I mean, look at the structure. Look at all the right angles. That looks like...
Yeah, this picture is good. Which one was it? This one. Look at this.
It's a whole metropolis.
Yeah, but this is the hole, and it's like at.
Oh wait, go back to the hole. Right there, it looks like the crater of Vesuvius. Right there, it does.
Yes.
It's like
this is
the
same place that you saw the cities. This is look.
That's insane.
Depth 1,000 feet. This is what it's written here.
That's nuts. You know what they did? You know what they did is they got rid of that whole town. They just got rid of it.
Look at this. There's a wall here. There's walls.
Wow. Yeah, I see it.
When I saw this place, look at this. It's just...
This doesn't even look anything like what these new pictures are showing.
No.
I mean, even the scope of it, you know?
Yeah.
This is all
And now this is what it looks now. They filled it up.
Oh, we see these things all over Mexico.
Yeah, and they say it was 1,000 feet. Look, there's water now.
Who filled it up? Who's filling this thing the fuck up? That's what I want to know. Who's carving melted steps?
I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah. When I found this place, it was incredible. And they trolley up people up
Dude,
and down.
I saw all those lines. I thought, what are they doing with these lines? Me and my mom couldn't figure it out. Now they put people on cars to go down on these things. I wonder how many accidents happened.
Oh.
You know, shit went sideways plenty of times.
Look at all these prospectors there, and
Cenotes in Mexico, yes, and that's what I was thinking. They're all over Mexico. Supposedly they're connected underground too, because all this shit is one massive building that's interconnected.
yeah. And they say they shut. I can't believe it. This one is another place.
What are they going straight up the wall in it on these things? Let me get my magnifying.
No, I can zoom in.
Okay.
But I think this is another mine. This is not the same place.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I think this might be a different one. I recognize this one. They're climbing ladders.
Yeah, this one, I think it's in Brazil or something like that. Okay, people think like this.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. This one is the Pelada mine in the. I don't know where, but that's not that old. They say it's 1980s. But
wow.
The other one
a lot of right angles here too.
Yeah. The other one is in the 1800s.
What is this mine for? Is this for gold?
I don't know this one yet. I didn't look at it.
See, what I'm thinking is whoever owns these mines knows exactly what's there, especially if it's gold. Okay, now if it's other things that have crystallized that we're interested in, or new types of things that have formed that wasn't prior to the X Factor, but once you have all this amalgamation and metamorphism going on between the rock and the metals and all this stuff during the meltdown event, you have new amalgamations of stuff.
Yeah. And I just found that this one in France. If you can't see, that was a building, 2 towers right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah, it sucks that Almay's all over it, or however you say that crap.
I just found it. I didn't research for another one yet, and I just saw that it was like incredible on this place. But yeah, the mine was just crazy place. But we'll get into the Dead Sea.
Okay, yeah, this is our thumbnail, guys. Now, Shepu, you tell us where you found this and tell us about it, because we're going to zoom in on this sucker and take a look, because this is crazy stuff right here.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the Dead Sea. And you know that they talk about maybe it was up here, the city, or maybe down there. But in this map, the city is in the sea, on the sea.
It's on the sea. It's right in the center of the sea.
But I'm here in Gomorrah and others that they don't even mention.
Adma, like Adam, Adma.
Yeah, and Zeboim.
Zeboim, Sodom, and then it says, well, what's this? What we were talking about this earlier.
Yeah. This,
yes,
it's like Dead Sea or sea, salted sea. And Lacus asphaltitis. I didn't know what it means. And Jen, what? It's asphalt. So I just look it up, and it just means dead salted sea again. But so Lacus, it's a lake, and asphaltus means like salt or ash, because when you search for asphalt, the name that came out, it's ash.
Ash, yeah.
So the sea is ash, actually.
Well, when I had asked Jerry a long time ago, I was asking him, I said, where do you think the salt water came from? Because I thought it had to do with the flood and stuff. And he said, well, it most likely would be the building ash mixing with the fresh water to create salt water. Yes. And I didn't even fully understand that at the time. I was just like, okay, file that one away. But look, it makes a lot of sense. It really does.
Yes. And
these things are turning.
I totally agree with it, because when you see like the mortar is all the salt. Yeah. There's a lot of crystallized, and if you to make salt, you only need 2 components. You need like something that's in the ground everywhere. That is what is it called? It's not a metal, but it's a malleable metal. It's you need chlorine and this man. What is it called again? It's a metal that you can find. If you mix the two, then you get salt and the physic.
Well, you want to hear something interesting? Talking about salt and sand and stuff. There's this show. I don't know how true it is on this show, but it's supposed to be a reality show called Blind Frog Ranch. Probably there's people out here in the audience that have seen Blind Frog Ranch. And this is in Utah, and there's some weird anomalous stuff going on with this guy's land. And he said in one part of his land, there's sand that he can take this sand and heat it up and get it like smelt the sand down and then pour it out, and it'll harden into a metal that they cannot name. It's a nameless metal. Sand turning to metal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sodium and chlorine. You just mix the two, you got salt. So
right. All right, so let's take a look at this map. Down in the lower right-hand corner is a guy holding a compass in a square, a ruler, a compass, and a square. That's very Masonic-ish looking. I'm just pointing that out. These are the map maker guys.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of towns and hilltop towns, things that look like Herodium.
They're all on the hilltops.
And some of them are just flat tops like Herodium is.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right there around Cal, whatever that is right there. There's a couple of flat top ones there with no castles on them.
This one. But this one is probably a Masada that we know today.
Yeah.
Because it's not far from the Dead Sea. And it's flat like this, and there was a big city and this too. So
now look over here at these. Now, is that like a mountain with a hole in it? See where it says DAE? Yeah, right there. And then above it too. They look like they have openings. What is that about?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that's interesting.
Spelunka, it's a cave, I guess. Because spelunking is going into caves, so some kind of cave.
My husband just brought me a joint.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not
love looking at this shit.
And like you said, all these mountains are buildings.
Yeah, they have buildings all on them. There's ones that don't. They're just hilltop volcano-ish looking.
Yeah,
but they're not.
Yeah, probably just all melted.
Yep.
One is flat. But if you see the scenery around it today, it's even more mountainy than this. I don't know if you got pictures. I've got some pictures of all the places all around.
Yeah, we're going to look at some stuff I have from, it's called Jebel Farium in Saudi Arabia. Wait to see this place.
And look, they had Levi. What's
I was noticing that last night when I was looking at this Levi stuff. Yeah.
Like a cityscape in Levi.
Look, it says Montana up there.
Where?
Right under
Oh, here. Montana.
Yeah, Montana something.
Yeah.
That's weird. I thought Montana was like an Indian name or something. What's it doing over here?
No. It's like there's like Utah. Look, high Utah.
Where is it? Move your arrow.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
It's got it's written
like
different.
Utah. Like we got Montana and Utah right there, dude. What the fuck?
And if you go there is the same type of scenery too.
Oh wow!
If you go in Montana and Utah, it's exactly the same.
Dude, I'm tripping out right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is really crazy.
Is there other cities that are the same?
Yeah.
No, I don't see it.
Trying to look here. Trying to get it. Here's Bethlehem.
Yeah, supposed to not exist.
I can't believe that said Montana. I mean, there's no mistaking it. It said Montana.
No, it's written exactly the
And
same.
Utah.
Yeah. And Utah, yeah.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Melted reality. Mark, hey, what's up? He said sodium and chlorine, maybe
Yes.
Shepu to make salt. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this map is really
Okay.
crazy. It's all map that shows these two towns in the Dead Sea.
It's so bizarre. And they, it shows them like they're on fire or being destroyed or something, but definitely in the center of the sea. It's not even inclinating that it's pointing to it off one to the shore anywhere. It's in the water, guys. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
again.
this is why they can't really find Sodom and Gomorrah, because they're underwater.
Yeah. Because I've got like other maps where they think it is, and see maybe here with the exclamation interrogation point. You see they drew
Where
the
they think it
city.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, they say
Where
here.
they want you to think it is.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Yes. You know, again, they say, oh, maybe here. There's two places. But now we just saw in the video that they say it's up there, so they don't really know.
I don't know what's going on in the chat, guys, but I'll leave you guys to figure it out, okay? Everybody needs to play nice. That's all. That's all I got to say. Play nice. Hey, DJ, glad you're finally here.
I'm not looking at it. So they're just going through these maps, and this is what the paintings show you. Different paintings of Gomorrah being destroyed, like you just showed.
Yeah, with the lightning.
Yeah, the lightning.
And it does look like fire from above coming down and stuff, like a firestorm of some sort. But this seems to also involve this lightning. Now, remember we were talking about if they did one of these things in the air, it would have lightning and all this stuff with it.
Yeah.
Remember the volcano bomb things we were talking about?
Yes.
So I find that interesting, Shepu. I'm wondering how much of this is actual natural events. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But what they don't show you, they say, oh, it got destroyed by flaming sulfur and everything. But there's nothing falling down except the lightning. Maybe here, but I think it's an old painting, so it just crashed. There's nothing coming down. And how would it come down, except if it was like ashes from a mount, a Tower of Babel or something been destroyed.
Right. Now
you would have like this, big chunks falling down.
Let's zoom in on this one, because that looks like a tower of some sort. Let's see how it's like a building there, and it was like just
tower exploding or something.
It's interesting. There's no sulfur balls anywhere like flying around or anything. I'm just saying.
So they just drew this from the stories of the Bible, so because nobody actually saw it,
Right.
And what I found
at the time, the Bible was his storybook of the time. Before they came out with his story books for classrooms, it was the Bible, guys.
But the funny thing is, look, it's so small, this place, so all the sins of the world were the worst there, and God decided to destroy just this place. It's so small on the place, so where is God now? He should destroy Hollywood anytime soon. I don't know. Because it's
Right?
worse. It must be worse than what
Much
it's
worse.
like. Yes. I've got this old map, but there's nothing. You cannot see anything. There's no town. But this is what it looks like around the place now.
This is what they say Sodom and Gomorrah is now. I don't know which one this is, Sodom or Gomorrah, this location here, but this is what they deemed being the one of the original.
Yep. It's all melted. It's crazy.
Yeah, and you can see window apertures and everything like that. Now, this looks just like the Grand Canyon. It looks just like everywhere else. It looks just like a place I'm going to show you in a little bit. You wouldn't even know you were in a different location.
No, I've got a great video that I first saw on your channel, Jen.
Mm-hmm.
That they go through a place exactly the same.
Mm-hmm. You got that right?
Yeah. Do you remember the guys doing the parkour in Turkey?
Where they're running around, jumping off stuff?
Yes, and it's exactly the same.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I lost that video. You have that?
Yes.
I love that video. I put it to new music.
It's like 3 minutes, so maybe we'll
awesome. Yeah. So these guys are going to be in a completely different location. I think I originally named the video Dustified because every time they jump, there's dust coming everywhere. Now, I want to tell all you mud flooders out there who are still wondering where the mud came from. Go to what you call Sodom and Gomorrah and pour a shit ton of water down there. You will see that shit all run out, run over, and run down over other stuff somewhere down the way and cover some shit up. This is where your mud flood's coming from. It's from all this melted building ash.
This one, as you can see all the aperture, and you can see that it was a city, then I don't know what to say. Look at just this. Just
windows and everything, doorways, all kinds of stuff.
So this place was one of the first narrative that they had to make to say what happened to this place, because we don't really know. Maybe here. Now look, this is a higher ground. Look at this place. Looks how mangled it is. Looks like it's been hit with
something. Yeah, it's pretty.
Look at higher ground.
That's it. Wow.
It's the shore line.
Oh yeah, it's melted out.
Yeah, it's all run down. And this is Masada. You can see Dead Sea is right behind. And they found this is a big building.
So they're admitting, guys, okay, at least that they want you to think that the name for this is Mahada or whatever like that, but they are admitting that this is a destroyed building. Now, what do geologists have to say about this? Because this looks exactly what you see in the fucking Grand Canyon or anywhere else we could take you around this plain. Okay, So how can this be a melted building, a destroyed building? Clearly it's fucking melted, okay, and everything else isn't? I mean, how does that work?
Shit, I don't know.
Explain that one. Yeah. Look at that shit. You can even see where the bricks were in the archway there.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
And again.
Oh, zoom in on this one. Look at how it's melting down on the face there. Yeah, look at that, guys. It's starting to rock curtain over itself. Come down.
This place is called Mount Sodom. They just gave it the name, I guess.
So they have to say it with, look, fire and brimstone. It will allude to extreme heat event, right? Without actually saying X factor extreme heat event. Fire and brimstone. This is why everything looks melted and muffed up the way it does, okay? So they're even telling you. So if this is melted and muffed up, what makes this any different than DeSoto Caverns or all the other thousands of places we've already shown you guys?
Yeah, exactly.
And who's carving melted steps? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, these walls. So this is an overview again.
Look at these lines going out to sea. What's all that?
I think this is where they take
They
the
built
salt.
roads?
I don't know.
Is it like a road across the Dead Sea to the other side, or is it what do you mean? It's a
No,
mine?
it's not. Yeah, I think they go there and they just collect the salt from these.
Oh,
The salt just gather around these places.
I got you.
But I'm not sure. I'm just saying, that there's salt like this everywhere. You see, it's so salty because of the building ash, I guess.
Most likely.
Look, you can see that it just run down.
It runs right down into the water all the way out. Look at that, guys. We just looked at Williska Salt Mine the other day on Rockfin, remember?
Yes. And there's a big salt mine right here too. They just discovered like 5 years ago. Yeah. In this place, you know this place?
It looks like Herodium.
Yeah, Herodium's not so far away. It's still in Israel. This is the Qumran cave where they supposedly discovered the Dead Sea Scrolls right in this cave.
Oh, right. Right in that window right there.
Right there, yeah, right in that window. They were there for thousands of years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like all that cave art that looks the same everywhere you go.
Yeah.
The cave art.
There is. Look, you can see one. I think they just put that to go take the salt. I don't know. Or maybe it's the remain of the city.
That's interesting.
So there's another view from far, and you can see that the Dead Sea is right behind. And look at this, exactly like the Grand Canyon. So there's just another place, not further away. But again, an higher view.
Guys, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but it doesn't sound good. I hope you guys work it all out. I told you, March Madness is no fucking joke, all right? I'm staying out of it. Sue, I got your back, girl, all right? Don't mess around with a woman's wallet. I'm just saying.
Well, then I'll
all right,
get in there. So do you want me to play the video so I can go look at this chat? No.
Well, I'm going to get in the screen share before you go the video. We'll get to that, and you can go look and see what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out, and I can't. And I can't listen to you and watch what we're doing and try to figure out this stuff.
So we'll play the video later.
All right, make sure you tell me you can see this on the screen first. Can you see this?
Now I see it.
Okay, guys, we're in Saudi Arabia. It's called Jebel Farian. And this looks exactly like Sodom and Gomorrah. But this is not Sodom and Gomorrah. This is somewhere completely different. And it's identical. As a matter of fact, it's even crazier if you ask me, because you can see a lot of stuff here. I'm going to zoom in just a second for you. Let's see here if I can zoom in on this. Look at this, guys. See all the windows here and the doors all squishing down on themselves, all the openings here. And look at how massive this building is. First off, there's a little person standing up there. You guys see him? Okay. And then just look off into the distance and see how much of this building has melted down and away from itself. Now, listen up, mud flood people, okay? Because I love you. I love you to death. I just want you to understand that if there was a city down here, it's gotten flooded over with all this, okay? It is just buried now, okay? Now, you could see as this thing melted away, you could see the interior layers to this building in here. And most likely under a lot of this stuff down in here, there's probably still more tunnels and passageways that survived and stuff. But look up here. You can see all the brick layering right here. And like I said, this all coming down and flowing out this way. If there was a whole town down here, even if it was melted down or not, say it survived somehow, it would have gotten buried by this. Okay? Even if it had a really tall building and you would only see one little thing sticking up, a steeple or something, the rest of it would be under there. Just saying. This one's a pretty cool picture. Look at this. You can see how the buildings have melted down and flowed away from themselves here. This looks very much like Death Valley in California. This looks a lot like the area in what they're saying is Sodom and Gomorrah. You can see there's some people there walking along the trail. Kind of give you a scale of things here. This is all melted away. This is a big wasteland. Nothing grows here. It's just dead like everything else. There's a couple other cool pictures down here I want to show you. Let's get this one. Okay, this is a better shot of that same one we were looking at here. You can see the building brick layers here. You can still even make out some brick in some locations, like right here, you can see one. You can see the indentation holes as well, yes, where the brick would have been, but now there's no brick. And you see this all over in Vesuvius. Oh, look at this one here. Let me make this one big. You can really see the brick layering in this one. Back off of it a little real quick. There we go. Guys, this is not Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at this shit. There's no river around here to carve this out like they would tell you in the Grand Canyon. This is the layers from the water going down and down and down and down. No, sorry. Do you see this wall here that fell over and is leaning this way? See the shadow right here? That's a wall.
Yep.
I love this place. I fell in love with it the second I saw it.
One place, yeah. It's not just one place like Sodom and Gomorrah. There's plenty of places like them.
Exactly.
Like I'm going to show later, it's in Turkey. It's exactly the same.
All right. Where's this other picture I wanted to go to? There's another one down here. I think this one's pretty cool looking here too. Let me see.
And Saudi Wadi Rum Desert.
Yeah. There it is.
Where they filmed the Dune movie.
Look at this thing. It looks like a pyramid up here.
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Look at this. And just, I mean, wow. Just wow. Okay, there's the car. Okay? You got a scale of what's going on here, guys. Look at this. That's a pyramid over there. It certainly does look like one. Some other cool shit I wanted to look at over here. Again, we're still in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, this place is crazy there.
This was a whole city, guys. Do you see all this? It's all melted buildings right here. All of it is a city that has melted down, just like what they tell you Sodom and Gomorrah happened. So if there are melted buildings over there, what are these? Okay. I mean, just wow. Just wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we got some more. Let's see what else I got here. All right, let's look at this fucking wall. Look at this, guys.
Thanks. Nice.
Same paralleling lines everywhere. This also reminds me a lot of the temples in India with their layering type of effect throughout, like Cambodia and stuff, and Angkor Wat. If you look at they have the same parallel running lines, and some of them are thinner together, some of them are wider, and then they get thinner again even. I mean, it's just very, very interesting. Let's look at this one. Guys, you're not in the Grand Canyon here. You're not in Utah. You're in Saudi Arabia, okay?
I'll be back in.
Yep, no problem. I got it. Look at that right there. Look at this. Just wow. Just wow. Yandex blows my mind. I love Yandex. All right, let's see. What's going on here? What's this? Al Haram. So we're still in Saudi Arabia. What's this thing? Holy crap. What is that? Let me go back to this. I get sidetracked, man. I'll just keep going and going with these pictures, and just before you know it, 5 hours has gone by. Okay, we've seen these before. That's what those are. All right. Let's go back over here to this. Just, oh my gosh. This is a meltologist, like, eye candy dream kind of thing. If you've been looking at this stuff as long as I have, and most of us have, when we see stuff like this, it's like yummy, yummy, yummy. It's amazing. All right, what else we got here? I can't see the chat, guys. I apologize. I don't know what's happening, but I'm just saying. DJ's in the house. She'll drop the hammer if she has to. All right, look at this. This is not the Grand Canyon. You see people walking through this little area here, so that means there's no river carving any of this shit out. What's all this? But again, it looks identical to what we call Sodom and Gomorrah. And they say that is destroyed by fire and brimstone, and that those things that are sitting there, those natural geological features, are buildings that have been destroyed. I mean, God, what is that? Is that a pyramid? Hold on. Let me click on this picture. Look at that.
Yes.
What is that? Look at that. Dude, that looks like a melted pyramid. Wow. It looks like it's kind of slumped over the one side.
Yeah.
Guys, put a 1 in the chat if you think that looks like a melted pyramid. Put a 2 in the chat if you think I'm nuts. I won't judge you if you put a 2 in, okay? There's a lot of people lately who think I'm nuts. It's okay. Maybe I am a little fucking nuts. But in today's world, you got to be a little nuts. You need to think outside the fucking box, okay? There's no ice wall. There's no fucking ice wall. Think outside the box. If there's ice, I bet there's only a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
People get stuck. I don't know. All right, let me close this picture out here. Let's see what else I got down here. Oh, wait. I remember there was a couple of things down here I was looking at yesterday that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look at this. And now, I don't know if this is Petra or not. This is Palmyra, it says. Where's Palmyra? Well, Palmyra is a melted fucking building, clearly. Nope, went up here and carved this out. So there's that. Okay? So if they didn't carve it, they built it. It's a melted building. Did they carve melted archways and melted apertures of things that aren't there, like windows and doors? No, they've closed up on themselves because of the melt factor. Look at this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
More
probably
Petra.
Petra.
Yeah, Petra Jordan.
Because Palmyra, it's only temples like the Baal temple.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was Petra mislabeled or something. Let's look at this. What's this? I could stay on Yandex all day. Oh, nothing to see here. Just a giant building up here. Melted as fuck. Look at that sucker. Yeah. It looks like we're on top of Fuji right now.
Yeah.
Mount Fuji. Fucking crazy. Look at the lines here. Do you see these parallel lines running here? Look at this.
Yeah.
I love it. That's part of the building, guys. Right there. Can't miss that shit. Look it up in here, too. This looks crazy. I bet there's all kinds of tunnels and cave systems through there. What else we got? All right. I think this one's one of the ones I went to look at. Because, look, you could see the brick pattern here. A lot of right angles going on.
Oh, yeah.
One seems to have the gray stuff running down it. Now, usually we see the black drippy stuff running down the face of the sides of these melted buildings. This one seems to have that grayish stuff, like the Myra caves, the Myra tombs. You know the Myra tombs in Greece?
Yeah.
They have that gray matter looking stuff running down them. This has the gray stuff as well. It's usually black stuff that we see. I'm just making an observation there. Put that in my Meltology notes. We found gray matter. Oh, what the hell was that? Hold on. Let's go back. What's this? It's Devil's Punch Bowl. Oh, wait, no. It's a diamond mine. Oh, wait, no. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. Oh, wait, no. It's just another melted building. It's the caldera of Vesuvius. Oh, wait, no. We're in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. This isn't a volcano, guys. Just saying. It's not a volcano. Wow. But here's mostly blackish looking stuff. Here, I'm kind of grayish. But
Yep.
somebody is texting me. Hold on. I got to look at my phone. Probably DJ.
All right.
Juan's texting me. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why the drama's in my chat, but it's March Madness. And of course it's going to fall in my chat. Hey, they'll work it out or they won't. That's all I know. But I'm going to pray for the both of them. That's all we can do right now. So
Exactly.
if somebody's screwing and somebody's getting screwed, you know, that's
the way it works.
right. Any way you slice it. But it's got to be hatched out somehow.
Oh, is that?
So
I think it's the place I was looking for. This place.
this?
Yes. It's a Jebel. Because near there, there's a big, like a volcano-ish mountain that everybody goes, I think.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to look that up and find it. Let me see if there's anything on the sidebar here for this thing. It looks like what you're talking about. I mean, this thing looks weird.
Because there was a big parking, but I'm not sure if it's the same place.
It looks like there's a huge parking lot.
Yeah,
Wow. But yeah, all these places look just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Look at this. Right here. So the video you're going to play, is it my original video or is it the video itself?
No, it's the video itself, yeah.
Okay, so what I had done when I had it on my channel, guys, was I put some really cool music to it. Muted out the volume on it, but it's still a cool video either way, and we're gonna show you that now. I'm gonna get out of the screen share. Come over here. All right, Shepu, it's all you. It's all you, Shepu. Remember, you got to mute if you're going to play.
Oh, yes.
Do that now.
So when when you're ready,
All right, I'm ready.
So I'll just play this video there in Turkey, and you'll see that.
Maybe I had this cool music on it, and I just left it like this. I remember there was cool music. Is that Sodom and Gomorrah? It looks like it. These guys are crazy.
Got too hot until you couldn't see. Got too lost and then you couldn't be. It's got to be forgotten. You're telling stories that you don't understand. Now it's wasting my time to see how did it back. 'Cause it's got to be. It's got to be forgotten.
What the fuck?
You're wasting my time because you couldn't just see. You got too long because you couldn't know why. Now it's wasting my time because you're telling me why. It's got to be forgotten. So to take it alone doesn't do it for me, because to take it alone would lead me down a road I don't want to see. It's got to be forgotten. Recover. 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 Recover for me. Wasting my time because you couldn't just see. Cover, cover for me.
Dude, that was so cool.
Yeah, I think maybe it's not the one in Turkey. I'm not sure. Because I had to...
It doesn't say on there in the description where it's at. I forget where it's at. It's been so long since I had that up on my channel.
No, they don't say. But usually they have the video after are all in Turkey, so that's why I thought it was in Turkey. I think it's in Turkey. I'm not sure. Because they have more than one video.
Guys, I'm coming in late. My shirt says "Still not sick." Just saying. I wear it loud and proud when I'm out. The people who made it for me really liked it. They said it, they liked how I had the knot red like that and liked how it turned out. They didn't ask me any questions, but they did like the shirt once they made it for me.
Yeah, you just bring what you want to write and they do it. So
yeah, I just tell them what I want. And I usually always do Chunky 5. I like that font. I got my husband a shirt that says Vox Populi, which means voice of the people. And I got Next Level shirt, and I have a Next Level shirt, Meltology, Boom Baby, and a couple other ones. But yeah, he does large shirt orders, but you can buy his shirts for like $7.99, and then he puts, I just keep it simple. My shirts are $18 to $20, just depends. Like this one was $20, but the one that says Boom Baby or just Meltologist or, Next Level, those 2 words, they're about like $18. So that's pretty good. And they're nice and soft and they're really black, and they're not real thick. They're kind of, I don't like the thick shirts because I have hot flashes. So anyway. Yeah. All right, guys. I think we're going to take a little break. You want to take a little break, Shepu? I got to go to the bathroom.
Yes. Okay.
All right, cool. Let's put on a song. Let me see what I'm going to put on here.
No, I could have put the same guys, but in Turkey. It's like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Long.
Yeah, that'll be good gravy.
Yeah. All right.
Just mute yourself out.
Jen, you're not screen sharing. Guys, I got bumped off my own stream. It happens. It happens. Okay, Melanie, I see what you said here. No problem. I'm not sure still what's going on. I'll go back later and read the chat. I'm trying to stay focused, guys. And I'm trying to stay away from drama. So, just whatever. It's going to happen. It's going to happen, I guess. Shepu, I'm sorry I got knocked off my stream there for a minute.
Come on. That was POV number 8. Comment which POV you have enjoyed the most.
Videos every Monday, so if you want to see the BTS of how we made this video, subscribe. We'll see you here next Monday. If you like this kind of content, we've got it all over Facebook, Instagram, just @Stora.
If you like any of the clothing as well, you can buy that online. The link is in the description. Big up, big up, big up, big up!
Yeah.
We are back. That was crazy.
Yeah, these guys are crazy.
Okay, Travell asked Jen, have you seen some of those exploring channels? Yes, I used to cover that a lot on my old channel. I would go through a lot of their stuff, their underground stuff and everything. There's one explorer channel called Hell. It's called, what the heck is it? Hell and Back, I think it's called. And those guys got a lot of good exploring stuff. And yeah, it's just wow. But some of the other people who go exploring in caves and stuff, and those, you know, really deep, long caves and stuff, you can't not see the bricks in there. Even this one guy one time, remember saying he saw a brick wall in there. He's like, look at that. There's a brick wall. And the first the girl's like, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, look right there. And there was a brick wall. Literally, like, what the fuck is that doing there? Hello? It's because you're in a building, dummy.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I've looked at a lot of these videos too. Those that goes underground of the cities and just crazy.
Daryl Davis wants to know, where was that? He was late. So that video we just watched, where was that? Turkey?
Yeah, I can post the link in the chat. So.
All right, Daryl, we're hooking you up. Gotcha. Angela, what's up, girl? I'm drinking a little bit of beer tonight, guys. My mom died. My mom turned me on to this stuff. All right, let's see what it says here. It's Michelob Ultra Pure Gold Organic. It's actually
Michelob. It's a light beer. Yeah.
It's really good. actually is really good.
Yes, yes.
I like it.
Yes,
I'm down with the underground. All right. All right, let me get this comment off the screen. And I got some screen sharing to do, so let's get into it. It's so nice to be able to see the chat on my side of StreamYard here, because when I stream through Rockfin, I can't see the chat.
Yeah, I know.
And I can't highlight anything. I like doing that kind of stuff. It just kind of sucks, you know? But whatever. At least I can
I
say
had another place too that was like that, like crumbling, so melted that it's all crumbly. And
Oh, another video?
Yes, yes.
Hold on a second. Let me cancel this. We'll go into it. You want to share that? And then we'll get into my
Yeah,
stuff.
we don't have to put any sound on it.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, it sounds good. I got plenty of time. It's Sunday.
Yeah, I don't think maybe you've seen it once. I'll just advance it to a nice place. Do you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
So this place is in Peru.
Oh, I thought it was Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah. And you can see he's just gonna fly his drone all over the place.
I love drone footage.
And then he's gonna climb up one of these, and you'll see that it's all crumbly. It's not solid at all. And look how green it is around it.
That's crazy how green it is over there. Look at that.
But this is all melted. I posted it maybe on the first month of the group was on, so it's been a long time. So
Geologists call this type of stuff mass wasting. Just saying. That's the geological term for these mountainous outcroppings and why they look the way they look.
Yeah. But the green doesn't grow on these. These are so have been heated so much that nothing grows on this.
That is crazy. It looks just like Sodom and Gomorrah stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But in another
What
color.
makes this any different than that? Nothing. That's why. Nothing.
Yeah. You know Rainbow Mountain in Peru?
Yes.
This place is just near it.
Yeah, the first time I covered that Mandela effect back, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago on my original channel, there was only 2 or 3 places at the most that had rainbow mountains. Now they're fucking everywhere.
Yes.
Just like the pink lakes in Australia. When I first covered that Mandela effect about 4 or 5 years ago, there was 2 pink lakes. Now there's like 10. And the 3 people that I know in Australia don't even know about these.
Yeah. Yes. People don't know about these places. They don't promote it anywhere. And I even posted like a place in Texas, I think, and the girl just remembered, what? I live in Texas all my life and I never heard of this place. It was like a volcano-like structure with a hole right in the middle.
Right.
Yeah. Look how crumbly it is. And
you know what I wanted to take a look at, Shepu, is Mount Antero in Colorado. Mount Antero is where they find the blue whatever the fuck that shit's called. I can't even think of it right now. Somebody put it in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Blue amber or what?
John, what's that stuff they find on Mount Antero? That blue stuff? Blue. Aquamarine. The aquamarine. Okay. They find aquamarine. They find other shit there, but they mostly find aquamarine and smoky quartz and stuff up in there. And it's all like talon rock, like slate rock and stuff, kind of even. It's just all crumbly rock. That it's just like pilings on pilings on pilings and stuff. We're gonna have to check that out one day.
Yeah, sure. Just want to see it.
No, not blue tourmaline. Thank you, Daryl, though. It's aquamarine.
Okay, so look at it's green underneath. You know, the sand is like green.
What? Oh, I see it. I saw a little green weird dust ring up there. Cameras, when the cameras bow everything out like that, I don't like it.
Yeah, the fisheye lens.
360. Yep.
But they all these GoPro camera all have these lenses on it. Always.
Got 45 people here. I love you guys. Just saying, I love you guys. All of you.
Thank you,
Even
guys.
the haters. I love everybody. Haters are going to hate. You just can't help it. That's what they do.
So like, it's just crumbly. It's so dry, but it's not dry because you've seen the greenery below. You know, there's
very strange area.
This stuff is dry and dead. Oh, he lost his drone. That's why. Oh, he's got a 360 camera. That's why. So this is the place I just wanted to. We can stop it right now.
Okay.
But look at this. It's just crazy. These pictures. Yeah.
Wow.
I'll post the link.
A whole lot of something right there.
Yeah.
Me and my mom have been saying that a lot lately. Something. All right, I'm going to get in those screens here, and I'm going to blow your fucking mind. Are you ready for this? Hold on to your seats. Put your tray tables up because this plane's about to take off. That's right. I said plane because we're flying over a flat plane. Can you see this?
No.
No?
Yes. Now I do.
See, it says your internet connection was restored. That's because when I got bumped off, my internet connection was cut for some reason, and I had to reboot.
You already, I think I saw this, no?
Yes, I haven't showed it in a while, and I'm sure there's people here who haven't seen it, but I have had this picture for a couple of years now. Guys, a friend of mine who lives in like Huntsville, Alabama, had a trail cam out, and she found this on her trail cam. So, yeah. That's pretty fucking creepy looking, right?
Yeah.
It also looks like there's a face right back here. Can you see it? There's like a nose, an eye, a mouth right here. I don't know if you can see it, Shepu.
I see the face on the big guy with the long arm.
But just crazy. But there's a face right here too. Can you see where I'm circling? I don't think I could scroll in anymore. Right there.
Kind of blurry.
Right here. It almost looks like a moai. Juan, are you watching? We have a moai on the move here. Got caught on a trail cam. I told you the moai are on the move. It's even got his hat on. Got his moai hat. He's hanging out with this dude. I don't know what's going on here. It's like a dog man in transformation or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It looks like an evil motherfucker. Look at that face, guys. What is going on here? Let's leave your comments in the chat. This is a trail cam photo from Huntsville 2 years ago from a friend of mine. That's right, Juan. Fucking moai. They're always lurking in the background like the arcs. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this up here. Hey, Real Truth, what's up? It is creepy, Annette. I know. It is creepy. Yeah, on a trail cam, Mary. It's crazy, right? What is that? Yeah, I don't know what this thing is. People said it's like a skinwalker or it's some kind of gargoyle-ish looking type of thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't know. It seems to have some kind of thing on its head that's going down along here like dreads or something. Yeah. Or it's wearing something over itself, like I don't know if skinwalkers do that, But that's definitely a side profile of a face. I mean, this looks like the vampire from the Herman Munster show. You know what I'm saying? That's
it
creepy
looks
as
like
fuck.
an Indian,
And of course, you got
American
Mr.
Indian headdress. Yeah.
Something crazy. And it almost has like a glowing eye right up here where the head would be. Like this part up here coming down the back reminds me of Dog Man. And then this is like man. Dog Man. And then some hunched over weird looking man with a really long Dog Man arm. I don't know. Maybe he's in the middle of transforming. And let's look at the legs. Let's go down here and look at this. It's so apparition-ish looking. Apparition-ish. The fuck? Just making up words now. Apparition-ish. Got some kind of like hoof looking foot there. Is that a foot? I don't know. It looks like a hoof to me though. You see it?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. It's
Or
a new
he's
Reebok
wearing
sneaker.
like a big robe, like you see in Ghost, like in the movie with Michael J. Fox. You know that with the big robe.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's creepy though. It's the only picture she sent me. She's like, I know you're into this stuff. What do you think of this? I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
She's like, that's what I'm wanting to know from you. She's like, I found this on my trail cam. I was like, yeah, I don't think you should go out in those trails.
Nope.
All right, guys, let's go to the next picture here. Okay, so this is from Mind Unveiled. You can see the logo down here in the corner. I snapshotted this off of one of their videos because they were talking about Herculaneum and Pompeii being on maps and not on maps. And they never mentioned Vesuvius at all. That wasn't their focus, but I did notice on a couple of the maps that she was showing, there is no Vesuvius. So let's look here since we're very familiar with this area. If you've been watching my stuff, here's Naples, Napoli right here. Here's Pompeii, surprisingly on the map, but there it is. There is no Herculaneum. Here's Salerno down here. It's got the name Salernum in this mapping, but that's Salerno, Naples, Pompeii, and Vesuvius should be right here, and it's not. Just saying, it's not. Okay? It's got the rivers, it's got the mountains, but it ain't got no fucking volcano. You know why? Because there is no volcano. That's why. So that's another proof from another person's map system that they didn't even know they were showing a proof.
Yeah, they were talking about like Pompeii is not what we have been told, but she didn't mention anything about Vesuvius.
Right.
Yeah.
So here on another map that she was showing, you could see Salerno over here. You could see the Amalfi Coast here. Where's Naples? Naples is here somewhere.
Yeah, it's really left. You know, this map is
Over a little bit more.
Yeah.
This map is a little. There's Naples right here. And then you have Vesuvius Mons. Vesuvius Mons. Okay, there's no volcano to be seen anywhere. You just see that same mountain range back there that was on the last map. And it says Vesuvius Mons. So there's that. There's no volcano.
No, just a mountain. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'll go back to the last one so you can see that mountain range that's there on it too. Well, let me go back this one. There we go. Which is right here, this mountain range up here where it says Vesuvius Mons on this next map.
Yeah. You see on this map, there's no Soma. And on the other map.
Let me go back. I'm sorry, Shepu.
Yeah.
I clicked ahead too much. Just hang in there a second. I'll get back to it. Here we go.
And we talked about it on the show that we did last time. You know, if you go up, look Soma, right where is Vesuvius?
Yep. And then that was the Soma family, I think, that was in this region or something.
Yes, and there's no Soma. It's really rare to see that on these maps.
And here's Pompeii right here. So if Pompeii's right here, Vesuvius would have to be over here somewhere, but it's not. It's not, guys. It's just not. Okay. You got some mounds, some Vesuvius mounds, but there's no volcano. So
Not
I
yet.
wanted to, yeah, not yet. Wait till you get into the 1700s. Or late 1600s, I think, right? Shepu, early 1700s to start showing up on maps.
Yeah, late 1700s. They
Oh,
start to, and with pictures of it on the side,
on the side showing you what a volcano actually is, because people had no clue what these things were. Okay, because this is what they have to re-educate people or educate the new generation to now see these things as some natural formation, and we call them volcanoes. And there's actually volcanologists out there who study these things, and they're the professionals on it. All right, I'm going to go to this next picture. Okay, so this is etching for Sodom and Gomorrah. Looks like a plasma discharge event taking place here. Just saying. Lots and lots of lightning happening. Lightning is plasma discharge. You see some stuff falling out of the sky here, but it just looks more like rocks than flaming anything. Like flaming balls of fire and stuff. I think I see two that might look like flaming balls of fire, one here and one here, but the rest of them just kind of look like they're being tossed up and around and out. I'm not sure. What do you think, Shepu?
Yeah, just like rocks falling from the sky must come from somewhere. Like I said, maybe like a
larger tower.
Kind of Tower of Babel, being destroyed, because I don't think God would throw rocks.
A lot of lightning.
And there's no supposed volcano there either, so.
No. Okay, let me go to this next picture. Another scene for Sodom and Gomorrah, looking like an X Factor event. Clearly lightning, plasma discharge happening in the atmosphere. Probably backfiring and backfiring through the tech that's attracted to these buildings. The plasma discharge being attracted to the grid system.
Yeah. And there doesn't seem to be a Dead Sea at that time.
Yeah, you don't really see anything off in the distance. It looks like it's water out there.
But on the map that I showed earlier, there was like 4 cities, that were been destroyed. And look at, there's 1, 2, 3.
There's
on
one
this
city. Yeah, one here. I think one over here, maybe, and then I'm not sure what this is way back here. This doesn't look. This is definitely looks like it's off in the distance. Not sure about this one back in here. That could be a third one. Maybe that's what you meant. And then this one here.
Yeah.
But there's no fireballs coming out of the sky. It's lightning plasma discharge, just like we talk about the X Factor event being an electromagnetic plasma discharge of the frying of the grid system. Maybe due to a pole shift. We don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we just don't know. We weren't there.
What caused this, Jen?
What caused this?
Yeah.
You mean the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah?
Yes.
Was their idolatry and heathenism?
Yeah, and all the sins. It was
all their
sin.
sins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So that you're right, Shepu. The narrative for Sodom is that they were so corrupt and so, vile and all this stuff in their sins that this is what brought on the destruction. And Shepu had theorized that with these pole shifts, if we're in a very bad place, if the wolf is dwelling with the lamb, okay, if there's nothing but turmoil and deceit and deception everywhere, and we're at a low vibrational frequency, this pole shift may be a direct result of that itself. Or even further, I might take it another step, maybe in a slightly different direction, is that if we were in a really good place, a really happy place, a really joyous, graceful, loving, peaceful place, and the pole shift was coming because it is cyclical, it would not be as bad as if our intentions were in such negative space and fear-based mentality as we are now. So what we're both saying, and Shepu came up with this, which is a genius. I absolutely 100% agree, because we are lings of the earth. We are earthlings. We are connected to the grid system. Okay. So our energy has a direct connection to what's happening. And this is why they keep us in this total fear-based mentality, because they love death and destruction.
Yeah.
Hope that makes sense.
Yes. I'm just sad thinking about it. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
It's really important to, if you get yourself in a negative space over whatever issues are happening, to not stay there very long and move past it.
Never.
Move through it, move past it, work through it, get over it, and figure your way around it and move on. Because if you stay stuck in that negative space, well, then you're just helping this whole situation that's happening all around us 24/7 anyway. And being in those negative spaces is not healthy for you spiritually. And then spiritually into mentally, and then mentally into physically. All of it will trickle down. Okay, this picture here is the picture of the statue head that I found in the mineral layers in the side wall of Vesuvius. If you just look up mineral layers for Vesuvius, this will either be the first or second picture. Since my first video that I did on this about 1.5 years, almost 2 years ago now, which was called No More Speculation, I Have Proof. This is a game changer, which most of you probably saw that. Back then, when I first found this picture, it did not have Alame slapped all over it, okay? Now it does, and they practically put it right over the face. I mean, they couldn't get any closer. I mean, they could have, thank God they didn't put it right over the head, okay? But that's where it is now, and I can't find this picture without the Alame on here. But I did run it through a filter to lighten it up a little so you guys can better see some of the details on this thing. I like to bring it up a lot because this is one of my main proofs that convinced me immediately that Vesuvius was not a volcano, because volcanoes don't have fucking statue heads embedded in their walls, okay? Not to mention it looks like there's gold right here, okay? I'm just saying. And their statues had gold on them. These buildings had gold in them. You can see the outline of the bust of the head is embedded into the wall. You can clearly make out the outline of this head. It's not a part of this or even this per se. It seems to be embedded into the wall right here. You can see the crack around it, the outline of it. You can see the nose, the mouth. This is a side profile. Whatever's on the head here is either melted down over it a little or it's gotten squished down. And even further down in the bigger shot of this picture, this whole part's smoothed out. Very different from what you see up here with these layerings, right, of melted brick. And even below it in the bigger shot where you can see the more layering continue on. Here is very smooth and anomalous, this whole area. And I'll be damned if that's not a statue head, okay? So I just want to show you guys that. Let's zoom in on this gold looking stuff here. It doesn't look sulfurous to me. It looks more of a gold tone. I have been told by some people that, well, maybe it's sulfur, right? But I don't think it's sulfur because it just looks very goldish, more goldish looking to me. That's my opinion. All right, go to the next picture. I can't see the chat right now, guys, just letting you know. Okay, I love this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures. This is one of those retro futuristic pictures from, I think it's not Metropolis. It's another one where they had made this miniature, they say it's a miniature or something like that of a city where they filmed some stuff for some scenes. And there's some airships up there. But, you know, wouldn't it be fun to speculate that this is a real picture? This is a real photo. I mean, it really does look real, doesn't it?
Yes.
But are they showing us something here? Is this their way of showing us that maybe the world did actually look like this? If we're saying that mountains are melted buildings, I mean, and here you can't even see where ground level is. It's just one continuous building after another connected to each other and interconnected in and out and within and all over the place. And if this one little sliver that they're showing us in this melted down, that would just be a little sliver of a whole city, okay? That you would be. So I find this picture very intriguing and very compelling, I have to say, especially with the train moving in and out of the building here. Then you have all the bridges connecting, people going in and out and through and around and over. and landing on top of these buildings with the airships and everything. There is no ground level. Where the hell's ground level here?
Yeah.
What do you think about this picture, Shepu?
Oh, it's just crazy. I like it. It tells me that maybe this is what it could have been, you know.
I'll tell you what, I get a good feeling when I look at this picture.
Yeah.
And I've been going with my gut a lot lately, okay? And I don't trust the narratives and stuff. So there's that, okay? I'm just saying, this to me looks like what, because we try to imagine what this old world must have looked like. When I tell you these buildings were massive and they were interconnected, look at this fucking picture. This is massive and interconnected.
Someone got it in his mind, so it's must be real somewhere. But I've got a folder of these pictures, futuristic looking, kind of mountainy pictures, and I just showed it on the group. Martin showed them all on his show once.
Do you want to get that folder ready? We could show it after I only have a couple more pictures to go through. If you want to get it ready.
Yeah,
all right, cool. All right, guys.
I even have like you remember like the book of events that we didn't go through yet?
Yes.
This is crazy.
Yeah, we got that too. I would like to see this colorized and more sharpened up, cleaned up. That would be cool.
That would be cool. Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the next picture. All right, guys, so let's go to the next one first. Okay, this is the original picture of the map. The map with Vesuvius on it from the, let me see if I have it over here, this next picture or not. No, I don't. Okay, let me go back one. We'll get to this one in just a second. Okay, so I showed this on my show. This was the map that was showing Vesuvius, but they're showing Vesuvius as a building. Okay, and you can see it really clearly there. But what I did was I reversed the picture. I made it black and white where it could bring out stuff more. So I did it like this, and wow. Okay, just wow. Boom, baby, all day long right there. That's some next level shit. How about that, Shepu?
Yeah, in black and white, you can really see that it really looks like a building.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, let me go to this next picture. That's that one. And then there was this one. This is, I'll show you the larger picture first. Now, you said this is from an album cover, right? It's a Masonic drawing.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was really examining this picture because it's just creepy as fuck. So there's that. And we got Tower of Babel right here. Of course, you got Lucifer and his shit going on right here. And then this looks like the old world stuff right here. I guess, like pre-X Factor. Got this black scrying mirror here. And then you have the pyramid and the all-seeing eye mirror over here. The three pillars, with the checkerboard floor, and all that stuff. And I was like, well, there's some interesting stuff in the sky here. Now, here it says The Void of Sleep, New World Order. I guess that's maybe the title of their album. I don't know.
The Void of Sleep is the group, I guess.
Okay. So you have all the hands that look like they're clawing their way out of hell here or something. This guy looks like he's possessed with his demon eyes, and Lucifer's whispering in his ear. And I thought, man, what's in the sky here? There's some weird stuff. So let me put it through a filter and see what I see. And I changed the filter on it. Let me go to this next picture here. All right, so sometimes when you have changed the filter, you can see some more stuff going on. Okay, so it definitely looks like there's something in the sky here. This right here looks like what we would call a spaceship to me. It looks like there's some light coming out from the bottom of it. There's that center light going in the center, and there's maybe a couple of lights over here. It looks like a UFO to me. I'm just saying. The black scrying mirror over here, if you look at it closely and long enough, I'm just saying there's a face staring back at you. A creepy looking one too. Just saying. You can see it with the black and white. I can't see the chat right now, what you guys are saying, but yeah, I just noticed that. And then there's something else we're going to see here in this picture, but you can't see it in the black and white one. I have to go back to this picture here. Okay, so there's an ark in this picture. Like, wow, okay? It's right there. Here it is. There's the ark. There's always an ark or a moai in the background lurking around. And there it is. And then you have the Tower of Babel and the ark, just like we showed you in those other pictures where you had that Tower of Babel looking thing with the smoke coming out of it and the ark.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I zoom back in on this picture, you'll see right where the ark is now. Since I showed it to you, there's that little spot right there. You can see it. Now, I can't see what's on his scroll here. I can't really read that. So it shall be written, so it shall be done. That's what says on his scroll that he's. So if they write the history, then that's what the history is.
Yeah, this album cover is inspired by a real picture, and the guy is oh my God, I got trouble. It's Abraham, not Lincoln, but George Washington.
Really?
Instead of this guy, but it's the same. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I had Shepu put this side by side for me. These are on the left is some ruins of an area. I don't know what area, but clearly they're ruins, or what we would consider today to be ruins. These are X-factored buildings here. So if you look closely, you can see brick. Okay, I'm not making it up. It's right there. You can see it. And as you can see it move around, it turns to dirt. Okay, but you can still make out some squished out bricks right here. But it's dirt now. And over here on this side, you can see where the bricks just turned to some random janky looking stones, right? See, they used to look like the ones over here that are still messed up looking, but you can make out that they're bricks. But now they look like this over here, just regular old stones, okay? And over here in the front part, it just looks like dirt because that's how cooked it got right there. Of course, the rest of it in the background here is cooked. Some of it looks like they might have put some of it back together for tourism, maybe, I don't know, but the whole area is cooked, okay? Now, next to it, over here, we have, let me scroll back in, Jagger Cave on Mauna Loa, on a volcano. So here you can clearly see the bricks. Okay, down right along here is steps that are leading down into this supposed cave with this really nice smooth floor. And in the background, you can see what looks like muffed up ruins, just like you see over here. But here we're on a volcano. But the volcano seems to have this magic volcanic rock that takes the form of bricks with right angles, and they're able to build stuff out of it. Who knew?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. I just wanted to show you guys that. So that's one of my favorite pics of Jagger Cave there. The other picture would be from the other end, looking back at the melted steps. That's a really good one too. I'll have to find a picture that compares well with that one. All right, now this, guys, is a depiction of Vesuvius. It says La Mont Vesuve. Okay, so this is clearly an older depiction. I don't know if it's got the date on this one here, but here's what they say the interior of this thing looks like. Okay?
What is that?
Do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, we have a perfect circle here. We have tiered looking building steps here going up. I'm not sure, whatever. Looks like there's two people here getting ready to walk in or something. I don't know. But I thought that was really interesting how they drew that out and depicted it. Because, I mean, does that look like the interior of a volcano to you?
So they went there to make this drawing?
I mean, I don't know. Somebody knows what's going on. I don't know if this is an I or two people here. Let me get my magnifying glass out here. It might be it's a B. So it's B-A-B.
B,
Okay.
it's ruisseau de soufre. It's like it's a sulfur lake, they say. Sulfur.
Yep. The Basin de Quilla sur from a flame.
Yeah, it's in French.
Yeah, it's in French. You should know what this says.
Yeah, I know.
Very interesting how they drew that. I just wanted to share that with you guys. Share it with you. All right. So let me see here. That's the last picture I have there. So let me get out of this. All right. Are we back on? There we go. Okay, cool.
Well,
All right. Do you like those pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'll have to go back and look at the chat, see what you were all saying about the pictures and that thing in the woods.
Well, I could show my my pictures while you check it. Yeah. The pictures like what could be the depictions of
Oh yeah, this is going to be cool. This looks like something out of Game of Thrones.
Could be, but to me it looks pretty much like a mountain.
You know, there was this other show that I was watching not too long ago. I forget the name of it right offhand, but man, one of their lairs or their fortresses was inside a mountain, and the whole interior was like a car. It was a building. You could tell, you know.
Oh yeah.
And they're like in there walking around like as if, you know, it's just some natural formation. They made it their lair or something.
Yeah, I'm good. This is from the movie, but it was made for the movie. How does it call again? Metropolis.
Metropolis, yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, this is just crazy Roman kind of structures.
Right.
What would you call the Roman? Because they probably are not. This one's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
All the old world, all put down together with this greenery on top, almost a mountain. So I'll just go through them. Fast look. It's all buildings. These are just depiction of what it could be. I'm just not saying that.
That's really cool.
Yeah. This is just a folder. I didn't like separate the ones that it could be like other type of pictures too, but mostly are like futuristic depiction or like this. This is all buildings, you know. And you see mountains that are shaped exactly like this. And they have arches exactly like this too.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, this one's not exactly what I want to show, but it's in my folder.
It's like Petra a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You can see these top of mountains you can see everywhere, but these are buildings. And this one, there's an arch here. This is just anything. This one just goes on forever. Tower of Babel kind.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these probably existed. Just so high in the sky. This is like Petra.
What the fuck is that? Dude, I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I clicked on something on my phone and OMG what came up.
Really?
That's not a girl. That's all I have to say. I don't even know what I'm looking at here.
Still on YouTube. It's just wow, like this in Italy.
Oh,
Let's
wow.
see.
Look at that.
Buildings for forever. Other kinds of volcano. All melted. You will still have this stuff on the bottom. No,
Oh, yeah.
some are just not like this one. This one is one of my favorite because you can see that all these mountains are buildings.
Well, that's a cool one.
And I can zoom in pretty far and see like this is stuff like you can see in Thailand, this in Indonesia, the temple you were talking about, Jen, like this.
Oh, yeah.
Just crazy. If it was like that and it melted, it would create mountains and big ones. Not this, just another one like this. Depiction of a futuristic one.
Oh, that's cool. Look at that.
Yeah. This is a more modern one. There's some that they are old, but this is more modern, made with Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
But people still have this mindset of even when you see a futuristic sci-fi movie, they all depict like these cities like this. But this
They do, and in anime stuff too. Even I noticed that they're always like this.
Yeah, my folder is called Vision of Future Past because the future is really the past.
Yeah, passed this up already, guys. The future's back to the future. We need to go back to the future. I'm sending you a few things in text message so you can bring
All
them
right.
up.
Just receive. Yeah. Again, look at this. Buildings everywhere. And you can see that it was probably like this. All
it looks like a diamond mine.
Yeah, again,
diamond mine.
It's the same thing that was in the hole right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's greeneries. There's not only buildings. There's trees. Because trees, the trees that we got today are just the remnants of the old trees because nobody can create a seed or anything. Nobody can create a tree. So it must have been from the old world.
I think the oldest tree right now is around 300 to 400 years old. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even know if that thing's still around anymore. They probably got rid of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Oh my gosh, look at that.
All mangled together. But I've got a nice folder of an artist that he didn't show because these one he did show on his show, Martin.
Uh-huh.
But the folder I will. That's why I want to go through fast because the other guy was really good at picturing these mountains.
Yeah, because these are supposed to be miniatures for Metropolis, but they built it like they knew what the old world looked like. Even that last one we showed when I had my stuff up of that little sliver of the city where you couldn't even see ground level. I mean, look at this, guys. They're telling us in this stuff, but they're putting a spin on it that this is just fiction.
This is a drawing made in 1900s, but look what they say. A forecast looking them up on Broadway in New York in 2016. So they thought that in 2016, that's how we're going to live. With airships and buildings and
they got the 2D jet pillars right there.
Exactly, yeah.
Their free energy tech tower back there. Look at that thing sticking up. It looks like the spine of Osiris right there, stacking plasma energy.
Yeah, probably that's the reason why it's there. But no, they had another.
Yeah, Blade Runner had some futuristic concept stuff too. It was really cool.
But they say 2016 here, but I just saw that Look, it's written 2006 on the statues.
Really? That's crazy. Let me see what my magnifying glass here.
Like I'll zoom in, or maybe 2000. But I think it's a 6.
It does look like a 6 a little bit.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's creepy.
But airships landing everywhere on these buildings. Buses, no pollution.
Wow.
And that's not what we got. And again, future view of New York.
Again, guys, everything's interconnected, just like we saw on my last screen share. If we zoom in on this, the buildings are interconnected. You know, you never even have to go down the ground level, probably.
Yeah. People flying everywhere. Roads on the top of the buildings.
Yeah, zoom in on it. Let's see if we can look into downtown, like into the city there.
The quality is not that great.
Yeah, but look, you can't even really see the ground. We're ground level.
It's really far. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But maybe I've got one better.
You know, we saw in that last one, there was a train going through a building. I think right in that corner. Yeah, right in there. There's a train moving through the building. And we saw that picture a while ago of that train that came out the top window of that building. Remember?
Yes.
And we're like, what the fuck is a train doing up there?
Yep. Again.
Oh, yeah, that's from Metropolis, too. I remember.
The drawing depiction, these Tower of Babel.
Yeah, there was more than one Tower of Babel, and there was more than one ark, okay? Just saying.
Pillars, just like the lake in California. Remember the pillars?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like this because you can see places like in Germany, in England, that these row of buildings exist.
And they'll have rows of buildings like this, like that flying German train that I showed. It went through over a canal, like this street part here. Imagine that being the canal part, and those buildings being flanking either side. It was a man-made canal, guys.
Yep. And look again, this is from 1925. How you may live and travel in the city of 1950s. No, didn't happen. Aircraft landing field on top. Nobody goes down. May live to see it. You may live to see it. Again, same.
Piranesi's etchings, yes, Bill Miller. That Piranesi's is Giovanni Battista.
Yeah.
Giovanni Battista translates to John the Baptist.
Look at these terracing, Jen.
Oh, wow. Giovanni Battista.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a show about 2 years ago, me, Steve, and Bobby Stevens, and we did 1,080 etchings of Piranesi Giovanni Battista etchings, and we covered every fucking one. It was 1,080 etchings, okay? I've been looking at this shit for so long. Go back to that airship right there.
Oh,
that
one
there. Yeah, Jerry used that one in the documentary, and the one before that too. We used it for. I used it in my section of the where I was imagining what the future world, what the world looked like in the past.
Yeah, look, they're just landing on top of these buildings.
Yeah, can you zoom in on that a little? That part, people can see it better. There you go. See, they're getting off this ship, this really cool airship.
Yeah, but they actually did it. I got pictures from New York when they descend from the airship into the Empire State Building. So look at this.
Yeah. Wow.
Imagine.
It looks like something in Las Vegas or something.
Yeah, it could be. But I think it's made
People are really small.
An Italian. And again, let's go past.
Look at this one though. That one of them looked like a real picture like that. It almost looks like a real picture,
Yeah, the same type of picture that you just showed.
Yeah, the other one was colorized.
Yeah. I've seen this one. So this is the end of my.
Yeah, I
the
think
other
I
one.
used that picture there with all the columns, buildings. That one I used in the video as well. Yeah, that was crazy looking.
So I'll just show you the art of Gérard Trignac. It was an artist in the 1900s. Or 19.
All right, you keep going with that. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah. So look how he drew these buildings, infinite buildings with archways and windows. These are really, really interesting pictures. How the future or the past is looking like. I'll just swift through them. And you can probably make out some real places. Again, in the canyons. Like mountains. In the mountain range, it's just a building. You know, if it's in the mind of someone, it's because it's been there at some time, I think, you know. We can't really invent things because we think of things that we can relate to and seen somewhere. You know, they look like, what's the name of the artist? I cannot remember, but look, you can see in the background cities everywhere, pyramids. You can see the ground. The ground is in a volcano here. Hey, Jen, you back?
I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a volcano.
It's not a volcano.
Let's look at the cities. You don't.
You know
even
what's weird, Shepu? What's weird is as I was looking at one of the etchings with this whole Sodom and Gomorrah, the Tower of Babel destruction.
Yeah.
And in the etching, there was a half column looking thing just like that with flames coming out of it. And a guy was standing near it. And I was just like, what is this?
Yeah. These depiction of the tower, but there's more. There's many of them, but they all have got some flames and smoke coming out of the top. And inside there was another building inside of it. Sometimes you see like a split section, and you can see buildings inside of it too.
Right.
Yeah, this one's pretty interesting because it's like kind of flying.
Oh yeah, it's like hovering above everything. I see the
Yeah.
stuff on the ground. Yeah.
You can see there's
Dude,
cities on the
that's
ground.
trippy. What are they
People are
hoisting
just-
up and down?
There's people.
It looks like a whole house.
Yeah, that's how maybe they
They're like, we're moving on up.
yeah.
Hoist our asses up. We're getting off the ground.
This guy makes a pretty nice drawings. Really
It's like
talented.
he knew something.
Yes.
Look, go back to that picture. That one right there. Now, if that melted down, it would have looked like that shit I was showing you guys in Saudi Arabia. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. There's even a statue embedded in these walls, you know.
Mm.
And I think I went through all of them. Yeah.
Okay. I have a couple of things I sent you in Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And we'll look at that real quick. One of them's a website. We'll click on the website one first.
And the pictures are right.
Yeah. All right. So this is Cologne Cathedral with that DNA bridge that was right next to it before it got bombed in World War I or World War II. I forget which one it was, but they bombed the shit out. They had to get rid of this DNA bridge. Okay. And one of the things that, you know, really intrigued me was that this DNA looking bridge leads right to the cathode when you see it from aerial shots.
Yeah, this tower there. It's crazy.
Yeah, we could scroll down. There's other pictures too. You kind of see some of, you have to click on a couple of the bridge ones.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it leads right to it. The road goes directly to it, and then you'd have to go around the cathedral.
Yeah, you can see like ruins here. That they have not yet taken down or refurbished.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did they change? Oh, I need to go back. Oh, this is before it got destroyed. Oh, yes. What happened here?
Wow.
Must be a fire.
Wow. It's just the war. Just the war. It looks like a fire. There's a war.
Yeah, but look, all these buildings are untouched. They have nothing. Just this place. I don't know. But you're probably right.
Well, I know the bridge was destroyed from the wharf. Go to this go to the first row up on the very right. There's
This one?
Yeah, let's click that one. I think we might have had that one up already. But yeah, this is that bridge. We've showed it before where it has the castle-like structure on either end of it. It's extremely ornate. You'll see it in the other pictures too, but where it's destroyed, where they had to get rid of this thing. They couldn't leave this up. We'll go to the next one. There might be a couple more down here. If you scroll down a little bit more. A few more coming up, I think.
And you can see it like from IHOP.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, look at these towers.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was like a castle on either end of it.
Yeah, it must have been like a big stone bridge, brick bridge. I don't know. Look at this building.
Yeah, it got mopped up.
Yeah. To go back again. Oh, now there's a new.
Oh yeah, click that one.
New
Yeah,
choice.
click that one. See what that is. That's the castle looking thing on either end.
Oh, no, okay, now.
Yeah, you
they
get a
can
better
have
look at it.
these parts. They were already taken down. Wow.
You should see the crappy bridge they have now to replace this beautiful one.
Yeah, they have towers even there, on top. Yeah,
It was a beautiful bridge.
Yeah. Even train station goes underneath. Oh, this must be the place. The cathedral must be behind here.
Yeah, it's behind it there. Yeah. Trying to find these other pictures that I have of it too. Oh, here it is. All right, so I sent you 2 more pictures. I think that's it for this site here for pictures. So if you go to all the pictures I've sent you just now, we'll look at all of them. So here's after they bombed it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I can zoom in.
Oh, it's okay. We can't zoom in.
Well, I don't know what's the keyboard shortcut. You know it?
No, I got you. But you can see it's all laying in the water now. They bombed the whole thing out.
Yeah. Nothing left there.
And this is what it looked like before they bombed it. You can see it leads pretty much right to the cathedral there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if they had trains going across this thing originally or not. But
there was one there when there was a castle.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they changed. They changed it.
Oh, yeah, you can't really zoom in on this one, but yeah, you can see here.
No, you see, I go.
It's all laying in the water and stuff.
Boom, and it goes back. I don't understand. If I go back, oh, no.
Well, that's okay. The next couple ones that come up after this that I sent you have better perspective of the glory of this building, the way it originally looked before it got taken out.
Yes. This was the real bridge.
It's the most beautiful bridge I've ever seen. I love this thing.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this entryway.
I know, it's nuts. It's just too much.
And it's on both sides too. So
it is, and it's just like this perfect DNA spiral. It's just crazy. And then the next one's pretty cool.
The first time I saw this picture, I was wondering, what is that real? And I just searched for it, and it was. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking awesome right there. And of course, they had to bomb the shit out of that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you look up, maybe, I don't know what you would type in, but what it looks like now, this bridge, we can bring up. Maybe just type in bridge at Cologne Cathedral in Germany, and we'll see the ugly thing that they have there now as a replacement for this thing.
No, I sent you a picture of it.
I think you did, yeah.
Once, yeah. But there's the bridge at the Cologne Cathedral, but.
Yeah, see what it looks like now? It doesn't look anything like it used to.
Yeah.
It's can you zoom in on this at all, this one? All right, guys, look at this.
But I think there's another one. I don't know if I can make like a reverse search for it. Just to see. I'll try it.
Okay.
I'll save this image. Is it Yandex? It's already there. All right.
We got 44 people here still.
Oh, look at this one in color.
Oh, wow.
Those all red bricks.
Wow.
Look at this.
Oh, my God. Look at that, guys. Now, look. They got horse and carriages here. They don't even got cars yet, okay? And they built a fucking bridge like this, okay? I mean, what the fuck?
Wow.
Are you getting that the narrative is bullshit?
It's crazy. But they don't give me the one today.
Type in like the name of it, whatever your search is here, and then put like a current date next to it.
Oh, yes. The name is shit, what's the name? Oh shit, New Aldebrook.
Yeah, good luck pronouncing it.
Good luck,
Now,
right?
look, guys, they built this fucking bridge in whatever date it was. I can't even think of the date, but without electricity.
New Ellsbrook Bridge. Oh, shit.
We got to get the date for this bridge. I forget the date on it. I can never pronounce the name.
But here they say 1950, but that's not right.
No, it's much older.
Okay, New Elbrooky Brook. Okay, I'll try it.
Just copy. Can you copy and paste it?
Not from an image, no.
Oh, I gotcha. Good luck.
LBBRUCK. Oh yeah, I got it.
This thing is just not right.
So they got even a depiction later. But yeah. It's not even looking like the same thing. Like,
Yeah, now it looks like that. Okay, so the cars don't even drive through the
No.
DNA thing. Okay, they just drive around it. It's just not even. Look at how ugly it looks.
yeah. Look at that. They just drew a tower there instead of a real one.
And it's just real plain Jane looking, just real nasty looking welded metal and stuff. You know, it's just not, very unattractive, very unappealing.
Is there a higher view of it?
Yeah, let's get a higher view of it or something.
No, it's still small.
Fuckers.
Come on.
Yeah, Germany had a lot of cool stuff in it. A lot of
Nobody
cool
took
advanced
pictures
stuff
of it.
going on in Germany.
Yeah, that's why they bombed it all.
What
That's
is
not.
that? That's
No,
not it.
no, that's the other bridge, the first bridge. Man, nobody took pictures of this bridge. It's not interesting now, so.
It's like too ugly to take a picture of now.
Yeah. But there's not much of it.
Type into the search aerial view.
Look at this. There's no cities around.
Just nothing. Why would you build a bridge like that? You don't even have cars. And it's not just one. Look, okay, let me stress this about this fucking bridge, okay? It's magnificent. They didn't even have cars, and there's more than one of these bridges, okay? Why does this one have to be so super ornate and elaborate? I mean, you're just trekking across with your horse and buggy. What's going on here?
They just give me aerial views of other places. Man, what the I don't want that. I have to bridge. I'll have bridge.
You guys find the best stuff. Thanks, Melanie.
There's so much now. Do you see? They don't even give me
They don't want you to see it.
a picture of the bridge. They just give me other bridges. Come on.
Yeah, you would think that bridge, the one that they bombed, the original one, would be the one of the future, the beautiful one. But no,
Yeah.
What do we get? This shit.
Give me another one. Must be another picture.
Yeah, click on that one right there, the one you just hovered over with the real close up of the metal right there.
This one?
Down one row. Go up one row. Go up one row. Keep going to the stop. That one. See the metal. Can you zoom in on this if you can? If you can't, whatever. But look, just look. The thing runs through the middle. So you drive on the side of it. Okay. This is what you get to drive past on your way to work. Okay. This fucking thing.
Yeah. So this thing was there from the 1600 or 18, I don't know. It's crazy.
You got to get the original date for this bridge, but it was clearly before cars.
Is there one with a date on it? Look, they say they don't even know.
I bet they don't fucking know because it's pre-X Factor.
It's between 1887 and 1957. So. But it's just crazy. They say this is 1887.
Yeah, we're going to have to look through this whole area. There's probably all kinds of really... I mean, first off, you have the magnificent DNA bridge, okay?
It's in Hamburg,
Then,
yeah. Hamburg was bombed.
And it's in Cologne, I think. And then you have Cologne Cathedral, which is just massive. A massive cathedral cathode in this area.
They say it's in Hamburg, Germany.
Oh, Namberg? I thought Cologne was in Cologne. Or maybe it's just called Cologne Cathedral. I just thought it was Cologne, Germany. I don't know. What's interesting about Cologne Cathedral is it's black. It's a black cathedral. It's like it's been scorched. Can you bring up Cologne Cathedral? We'll look at that. It's the people are like ants around this thing, guys. They can't get the whole front of it in one picture. It looks like a wall.
I'll try to find it like this one. This? Oh my God.
Look how little the people are. When you...
Yeah. Just like in pictures I just showed you.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some really good pictures of this thing. The first time I saw it, I forget who was showing it. It might even have been from the documentary, but it was just so big and ominous and black in the picture. I'm like, what is this black cathedral?
Yeah, look at the size of it.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Are you kidding me? Do you see how small the people are down there?
Yeah.
Who the fuck's building this?
There used to be hundreds of buildings like this one all around this place before they bombed it. You can see on the old pictures that's all these spires and all over Germany. Just sad to see.
Can you type in Sophia Hagia?
Hagia Sophia?
Hagia Sophia. Can you type that in? When you're done, if you want to look at this more, that's fine. I want to look at that next because that thing was built in 1538 or 1578. 578. Okay.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Okay. And they say, okay, let's just give them an aerial shot of it. Maybe there you go.
It's inside. It's just crazy.
Okay. This place, they built it in, let's just say 500 AD, 570 AD, something like that, right? And their historical narrative on it is that it took 5 years to build. 5 years. In 500 AD with no electricity. Okay, when you see the inside of this thing, no.
The scale is just crazy.
What I want to know is who's cutting the tiles for these perfectly cut laid floors. The floors have inlays and beautiful patterns on them. It's just unbelievable. The narrative for it is completely unbelievable.
No, I want to show a picture that you really see the scale of it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, even this doesn't do it
Yeah.
justice.
No, even this one doesn't do justice.
I watched a video on it. We probably couldn't play a video on here because, YouTube, but look at how little the people are. Yeah.
This thing is massive.
This was just like a cathode. It's no different. They call it a mosque, but they give it these religious connotations to give it a new narrative and stuff like that. These are actually power plants on the grid system. and that the narrative to this thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as the Leaning Tower of Pisa that took 200 years to build.
Yeah. And these lights are just crazy too. Look how many they are, and they've been there since it's open.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I forget what exactly. There's like 3 materials they use to build this thing, and none of them are easy to work with. Just saying.
Yeah, these lights are just crazy.
Wow. Yeah, this place tripped me out. When you look at it from the outside, even when you look at it straight top down, it's very component looking.
Yeah. Do I have one?
It looks like it had like it could spin or something. I can't explain what I mean by that, but when you see it and you look down on it, it looks like something that spins.
No, you can't really see on this one. A little bit better. Try to find one from the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I watched some drone footage of it one time or something. I was just like, this place is too much. The date is just, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, and they have like a couple of them around this place, like the blue mosque is. It's almost it's a little smaller than this one.
The blue mosque is really cool. I have that one in one of my old videos from my old channel. I still have it up on Odysee. I think it's in one of my collage videos.
But I can't see like a top-down.
Isn't that Jabba's palace from Return of the Jedi?
Kinda. But where is it again? In Turkey, yeah. Look, so big.
Yeah, you could tell it's a component on the grid system here. This is tech, guys. It's not a place of worship. It's not a temple.
Yeah.
They just tell you it's a temple, and that's what they use it for now.
Yeah, and one day, do you know what nuragis are?
No.
Nuragis were probably what this was. Like this, I'll try to find a nice picture of them. Nuragi, like this one's not that good. Nuragi.
Where are these things located?
And there's all over the place. There's some in Sardinia, in Italy, in Spain. But then there's some that are really, really big. And they just look like a big pile of stones, just like this. But when you see it from
above,
from high up, altitude, you see the formation that they had like round towers. I'll try to find one that you can see it from the top, because that's where you really see the shape of them. You can see it.
Oh yeah, don't they have these in Africa too? I think South Africa has a lot of circular looking things like this too, I think.
Yes. Like I said, they're all over the place. They look like mound now because they're so melted. Just look like this. Look.
Yeah.
Just look like a big pile of rocks. But this is a small one because there are much bigger ones.
Wow.
And you can this like the biggest one is shaped just like what we just show at like, it's kind of like castle like. There's towers. There should be big towers.
Yeah, that looks like a castle
Yeah.
there thing. You know what they'll tell you? They're for grain storage.
Yeah,
Or it's a burial mound.
exactly. Because you can go inside.
Melted steps.
Yeah, like this one, it's a little bigger, but you can see that it goes all around, and it was probably huge.
Well, I think I'm going to get ready to get out of here soon. It's almost 3 hours, and I think my ass is falling asleep.
Okay, look at this one.
Oh, wow. That one was crazy looking.
I say there were probably like towers here, towers.
Yes, all built up on it like that. Yeah. And now it's just all melted down.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So these are called nuragis, I guess. That's how you nuragis. I don't even know how to pronounce it. But look inside, it's like this. Only piles. It's just nothing.
Wow.
And sometimes you can see that some of them have steps, and I've looked at a couple of videos of people going to inside and exploring them, but there's nothing really.
There she is.
Yeah. this thing, the only thing left after these is just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to get the date on that thing and put it up. But yeah, this was a really good live stream. I had a lot of fun. I haven't been on YouTube in a while, and it's not going to be a regular thing or anything. I'm still staying over on Rockfin, but I thought we'd surprise everybody and show up here tonight. It's nice to see the chat here. We still have 32 people here. Sue Finelli, Steffi Davis, Unindoctrinated, Melanie's here, Catherine, Aurora Dawn, Camera. I know DJ's here somewhere still watching. Bill Miller's here. What's up? Jason Starr, Hippie Shake, Angela Baby Carson, Real Truth. What's up, girl? Doc Michael's here. Aurora Dawn. I don't know what was going on earlier, guys. Trying to stay out of the drama. Hopefully it all worked itself out. I'm sorry if anybody's getting screwed over on something there. I know it sucks, but March Madness, just got to be careful. All right, guys. Shepu's links are in the chat, in the description below. If you would like to support my channel by PayPal or Cash App, those links are there as well. But make sure you sub and bell Shepu's channel, which is Fruit Kiss. Research my research. He's also on BitChute and Odysee. Hopefully, he'll be on Rockfin soon.
Maybe. I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to get out of here.
I don't do much lately, so except doing shows with you. So it's kind of for me.
Looks like somebody came in late. Samson, the Samson Watcher. I don't know if you're coming in late, but you're going to have to rewind because we're getting out of here, buddy. Thank you, Daryl. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Daryl.
And I love you, Melanie.
Yeah,
love you too. All right, guys, let it not be said that we stood by and did nothing. We are out of here. I love you guys.
Everyone.